I'm the actor playing Lili Reinhart's makeup artist in this T-Mobile commercial. So random, I know. But I wanted to show you a comparison of my self-tape for the commercial versus the actual commercial that aired. First of all, they cut out my lines, so I don't really speak in the commercial. But here are the two self-tapes I submitted. They didn't ask for 2 takes, but I gave them 2 takes anyways. Let me sort of explain why I look so different in them. I thought in my head, for some reason, I convinced myself that the celebrity was going to be Olivia Rodrigo, because it didn't say who it was, but I convinced myself it was going to be Olivia Rodrigo. And I was like, there's no way they're putting two long brown hair, half Asian girls next to each other in this commercial. And if they're going to get rid of one of us, it's not going to be Olivia Rodrigo. So I need to make myself look very different. Hence the space buns and the clip and bangs and the hot pink eyeshadow to match the T-Mobile logo. I also color corrected the background to be purple instead of the real color, which is blue. And I made it purple because purple was like Olivia Rodrigo's brand at the time, and I wanted them to like subconsciously associate it. Here's the slate I filmed. The purple, I got the pink, I got the space buns. But I had to retape the slate because they asked for it again, but with more specific information. Like they wanted us to like show our hands and stuff and like give more details. So I was sleeping. I sleep in, forgive me. And I wake up like groggy and I like got a text from my agent being like, are you gonna submit this? And I'm like, what's happening? And apparently the slate was due like minutes from when I woke up. I had no makeup on. I was just like barely awake and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this in now. So I filmed it super last minute on my cell phone with makeup I slapped on in like 5 minutes instead of the usual hour it takes me to do my whole makeup. And here is that monstrosity now.
Hi, I'm Kory Mann. I have experience working as a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist on a number of short films. I started working doing makeup. Sorry, that's my dog. When I was in college, majoring in film production and a lot of...
As you can see, that was probably the worst slate of all time. I usually try to film it on my nice camera. I make sure my dog is quiet. But I didn't have time to get my camera out to like film it on there and then edit together the audio with the video. I didn't have time to walk my dog, so he was very angry. And I had to get it done. My eyes look even more completely different than they normally do because the lashes on like one of my eyes just like weren't standing up. Everything is horrible. I'm totally tiny in the frame because I was planning on cropping in a little bit on my phone, but I realized when I held my hands up to the camera, they take up the whole screen, and if I cropped in, it would crop my hands out. So the whole thing was just awful and way lower than my normal standard of self-tape or slate. But I still booked it somehow. So grateful I booked it. I got it the day before in like the afternoon or night. It was like super last minute. I booked it this night and then the next morning I was on set. It was a whirlwind and it's probably one of the best paying jobs I've ever had in my entire life.